You obviously recognise we're at the airport, and I know lots of readers enjoy watching the aircraft take off from the promenade there. Sorry about the wind, I'm still on a really high bit at the moment from the promenade there, but I've always liked coming up to this bit, which is a bit higher. So you take a left after the last roundabout in Matagorda, and you can probably see the landing lights of an incoming aircraft, which I'm going to film for you in a minute. And then we're going to head up to Tias and show you a bit of the back streets, if you like, of Tias. Sorry about the wobbles, it's really blowing now, it wasn't earlier. In the distance there you can see the Arrecife Grand Hotel and all the Playa Hondo. Of course, this bit down this end is the military airfield. When we've got jets and helicopters in, they tend to come here. And here comes an aircraft coming into land now, so I'll show you what that's like. It's a 737-800 series, and that's safely down. So when the kids were young and family used to come and visit, we would stand up here and wave them in. We'd tell them to look out the left-hand side of the aircraft as they were going down the runway. In those days, of course, there weren't very many flights from the UK, so you get a good crowd of people welcoming their family and friends coming over. These are there's pig pens in there, dilapidated pig pens, and also the modern bit at the back is part of the air traffic control system for the airport. Right, let's head up to Tias now and see what we can find up there for you. Some of you will recognise that ruin. It's at the top of the hill in Tias, which is the municipal town or county town of the municipality of Tias. Tias means aunts, or Tia means aunt. Tias means aunts in Spanish, and the town was named after the aunts of a mayor in the dim and distant past, from what I gather. We've been down the Avenida Central before, and the aim today is to take you to some of the other parts of Tias that you might not have seen before. Very much a residential town, big population, but increasingly it's becoming somewhere that people are choosing to holiday, because there are villas and apartments for rent here. You've got fantastic sea views, as you can see from some of them, and it's a very real place. You know, it's not like a holiday resort at all. You've got proper bars, cafes, restaurants. There's the brilliant little Maison El Pueblo there, which is a tapas bar. Coming up on San Antonio, which is an excellent bakery. And of course you've got all the real things here as well, like banks and schools and all the infrastructure you need for a sizable resident population. Always busy, that bakery. I don't think I've ever gone past it without seeing a load of people in it. I've always loved that house there. Big place, as you can see, with beautiful gardens. Quite well sheltered. I don't know who owns it. And just check out this magnificent hedge. Lots of traditional buildings here with Canarian balconies on them. That's the London Dental Clinic I've never been in there, but I've heard about it. They do speak English there if you need dental assistance. There's a massage place, a tobacco and liquor place. La Caixa Bank. Oh, very British sounding place, the Lions Tavern. Never been in there. There's some sort of event going on at the town hall. We'll go and check out what that is. So this is the Ayuntamiento de Tías. The mayor and all the councillors operate here, and they control what goes on in the municipality, including of course Puerto del Carmen. Looks like a press conference about some event called the Lanzarote on there. But I'll try and find out more. And all the municipal vehicles park in the car park at the back there. There's an office around the back where you can go and pay your IBI, which is your council tax for your property, and your car tax if you live in this municipality. We come down the hill, there's La Conejera, which is a great restaurant. We've had many a pizza or a tapa sat on the balcony there. And right opposite is this massive car park, which is for both this area and the football ground, which you can see in the background with the floodlights there. Now here's another really nice property with beautiful gardens, and to me it's one of the features of Tías. Some of these nice properties are really well looked after and full of colour, and are full of colour. Now, if you are self-catering, I would urge you to drive up here and park in this car park, because there are two shops here on the left you should visit. The first is Tías Fruits, which is, as its name suggests, is a fruiteria, and they get whatever is in season, and it's just always delicious and fresh and lovely. And we've had all sorts of interesting and unusual fruits from there over the last few years. There's a Honda E, first one I've seen on the island. And the other one to visit is Chacon, which is a kind of butcher's delicatessen. Interesting, unusual foods that you might not spot anywhere else on the island. Kind of like a mini roper. They've even got a sushi bar in there, so you can buy fresh sushi every day. So that's at the back of the football ground here. Now we've looped round towards Avenida Central again, and across there is the Teatro Municipal. They put on lots of really excellent concerts, shows, plays and stuff like that there. Keep an eye on our What's On page. We tend to publicise everything they do. This is another house I've always loved, with its own aljibe and a traditional Canarian oven. Looking at it, I reckon it probably dates from the late 19th century. Oh, coming into the wind on Avenida Central. I'll turn out of the wind. This is the Iperdino supermarket. They've just been voted the best supermarket in the Canaries. I must admit, I don't do much food shopping. Julie tends to do that. I do the cooking. So I don't know how good they are or not, but I saw that vote just recently. Tias, like so many of the towns, inland towns on the island, like Aria, like San Bartolome, for example, have this sort of mixture of traditional buildings like that one, which have retained their charm, and modern ones like that one, which perhaps haven't, depending upon your point of view. And as in Puerto del Carmen, they have these lovely trees which are beautifully pruned all the way down the main avenida. Probably see centre frame now, Sabores Resto Bar. That's a place we've been to a few times. Another pair of beautiful Canarian balconies. And that's brought us back round to where we started. So that road down there is the one we originally went down. You'll see an English registered car here, that white Mercedes. Beautiful day here, as you can see, lovely blue sky, and it's warm. I reckon it's 28, 29 degrees at the moment. So I hope you've enjoyed our short tour of Tias. Do come up and have a look next time you're on the island. Have a great weekend, and bye for now.